In these past few days, when I see myself, I see myself. I know I take balance where you just
Salamat sa isang patamsak dyan.
should I bring him down? Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. I never what's it all about? Don't you think it's rather funny? I should be in this position. I'm the one who's always been so hard, so no lovers running.
Thank you for one patamsak. Welcome back.
What's it all about? What's it all about? If you say you love me, I'll be lost, I'll be frightened. I couldn't cope, just couldn't cope. I turned my head, I back away. I wouldn't want to know.
Find Your Friend, Your Radio. It's a song way back in 1970, a song from Helen Reddy, I Don't Know How to Love Him. It's actually a religious song, and it was a song sung in a rock opera, Jesus Christ Superstar. All right. I don't know how to love God. Right. Well, to all our friends right there who are keen to know how to love not just God, but their fellow being. All right. While there's no single way to fall in love, you probably notice some or maybe few physical and emotional signs that you are falling in love with someone. And you can feel it, and you can sense it that you are starting to fall. And you have to consider these things that when your thoughts return to that person regularly, when you are always thinking about him, that is just one of the many signs that you're falling in love. And if you feel that you are safe with them, that's another thing to consider, that you are falling in love. And if you find yourself that you become more exciting in many ways and in many things, that's another. And if you want to spend a lot of time together with that person, that means that you are really falling in love. And when you feel when you feel that you are a little jealous for other people in his life or her life, then that's a concrete sign that you are falling in love. Maybe you are saying that, oh baby, I want you. 36 after 1. Jack Haim is my name, and this is the Jaime Asugas Lamberang radio show.
Baby, I want you. Baby, I'ma need you. You're the only one I care enough to do without. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just can't live without true love and affection. Giving me direction, like a guiding light to help me through the darkest hour. Lately I'm afraid that you'll always be a saying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, feeling all I ever really knowing why. Lately I'm afraid that you'll always be the same beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by. Then you came along and made me laugh and made me cry. You taught me why. Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you. Baby, I need you. For us, somewhere or a place. For us, peace and quiet. An open air. Wait for us somewhere. For someday a time for us, time together with time to spare, time to learn time to care. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand, and we're halfway there. Oh, someday.
91.9, your friend, your radio. All right, I was struck two times already with a song that is very short, and I don't know what's happening. But anyway, we get 41 after 1 o'clock. It was a beautiful, very inspiring song, supposedly, but it ended right away. Okay, and that was a very, very beautiful song, especially if you know that you are falling in love right now. The feelings you get when you're falling for someone, the butterflies, you can see and appreciate something. You can even see some butterflies, beautiful butterflies. You can even see the little or the tiniest thing on planet Earth. I don't know why you have this, constant desire to want this to see that person, or even you want to chat or text with them, and decide you need to buy something, a new set of clothes, just to impress them, even though your wallet totally disagrees with you. When you first start crossing hard on someone, the feelings can get really intense, and there's a sense of excitement that's difficult to describe. It actually feels pretty similar. Similar when you are in infatuation or just having a crush, right? But falling in love is a bit different. It's more serious. It's more intense. It's more real, right? Stay tuned as we continue with more of your favorite song. A song coming from Rod Stewart, a song called "Have I Told You Lately That I Love You."
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory greets the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my life with laughter, somehow you make it better. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and praise to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Fill my heart with gladness, Take away all my sadness, my troubles, that's what you do.
Make a love shout to the two people watching. Welcome to the show.
There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine. Like God. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and praise to
To the
one,
one.
to one. Never told you lately that I love you. Never told you there's no one else I love you. Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. Take away all my sadness, fill my life with gladness. Ease my troubles, that's what take away all my sadness, fill my life with gladness. Ease my troubles, that's what you do. But you're not in. The lights for two of us alone together. Something's just not right. But girl, you know that I would never, ever let another step come between the two of us. 'Cause no one else will ever take your place. No one else comes close to me the way you do. You're so special, girl, to me, and you'll always be eternally. Every time I hold you near, you always say the words I love to hear. Girl, with just a touch, you give me so much, no one else comes close. Whoa. When I wake up to the touch of your hand on my shoulder, you're my dream come true. Yeah. Oh, girl, you know I'll always treasure every kiss, every kiss. Love you, girl, in every way, and I always will come in my eyes. No one else comes close to you. No one makes me feel the way you do. You're a special girl to me, and you'll always be eternally there. Every time I hold you near, you always say the words I love to hear. Girl, with your touch, you mean so much. Oh, baby, no one else comes close to you. No one makes me feel the way you do. Oh, you're so special, girl, to me. And you'll always be eternally every time I fall. You always say the words I like to hear. You can do so much, no one else comes close. Oh,
No one else comes close. 91.9, your friend, your radio. Bring you another song. No one else comes close. It feels like it's always like that when you are falling in love. You know, it's just another special song. It talks about that feeling when you are with her that you feel like you and her only in the middle of a crowded place. Why it's like that? Maybe you will become out of this world when you are falling in love. But anyway, I hope that when you do fall in love, you will spare time to try to scrutinize, to double check, and to recheck again and again if that love for your love for the person is really true, you know, and that love of the person to you is really true. How you will, how do you know if you truly love someone? That's a very big question mark. Well, you will truly want what is best for that person if you really love that someone, even if it's not best for you. You will be realistic. Even if you see their shortcomings, their weaknesses, you will choose to stay with them. And that is truly loving someone. 8 minutes before 2 in the afternoon. At 2, we are going to have our top of the hour news update. So stay tuned with us right here on the Jaime Asugas Lamberan radio show.
starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set me free. They would not listen, they did not know how.
Perhaps they're listening now.
Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect the Vincent sighs of China blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber gray, weathered faces line the artists. What you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, This world was never meant for one else beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn on the bloody rose, my crutch broken roses. How I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set me free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. God, you're not here.
Good afternoon once again, Cagayan City in the province of Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines. This is the time brought to you by Patricia Kaikai Silas Petron gasoline stations located in Smidat, Malinaw, Placilas, and Igma, Cagayan City. Here's the news. The International Criminal Court has suspended its investigation into the Duterte administration's war on drugs following the request from the Philippine government to defer its proof on the alleged commission of crimes against humanity. The ICC's Office of the Prosecutor has notified the pre-trial chamber of the suspension of its investigation, with a reservation that it will proceed in the coming days upon assessment of the scope and effect of the request to defer the proof. The prosecution will, in the coming days, request additional information from the Philippines under Rule Number 53 of the Rules of Procedure and evidence. Such additional information is necessary for the prosecution to assess the scope and effect of the deferral request and to determine whether to apply to the pre-trial chamber under Article 18 of the statute for authorization to continue investigating. This is according to a report of the ICC prosecutor Karim Khan. The prosecution has temporarily suspended its investigative activities while it assesses the scope and effect of the deferral request. The ICC prosecutor, however, said that his office will continue its analysis of information already in its possession and any new information it may receive from their third parties as well. Actively assess the need for application to the pre-trial chamber for authority to conduct necessary investigative steps for the preservation of evidence. On another news, the legal counsel of tele-evangelist Apollo C. Kiboloy has branded the sex trafficking indictment against him and two others as another vicious attempt to bring down the self-proclaimed appointed Son of God and his church. In a press statement, which was indicated only as issued by Kingdom of Jesus Christ Legal Counsel Kiboloy's group, said they remain steadfast and committed to faithfully respond to its mission, its ministry, and its divine calling despite all the destruction efforts made against them. It added that it is confident and ready to face whatever is hurled against Pastor Kibuloy and the kingdom leaders. We trust the process of justice and reserve the truth to prevail, and the kingdom ministry will continue to prosper, according to the statement. With the growing ministry and followers of the kingdom comes also the growing opposition, who are trying their best to destroy it and all the kingdom leaders. While jealousy and evil will never stop, we strongly believe that good always triumphs over evil, it added. It claimed that those who accused Kibuloy, a close friend of President Duterte in California, were the same people who also made similar accusations in Hawaii in 2018 when a former member of the church claimed she was abused. And that was the top of the hour news update brought to you by Patricia Kai Kai Asugas Petron gasoline stations located in Simbadat, Dumalinaw, Plaza Luz, and Tiguma, Pagadian City. And mega love shout out to Mom Kai Kai. Live from the News and Information Center of 91.9 Radyo Natin FM in Pagadian City. My name is Jaime Asugas Lamberang. Thank you and have a good afternoon.
It's easy to build over the complicated supermarket required days. But do you know the benefits of consuming farm fresh eggs instead? As soon as the house is
Hi, good
consumes
afternoon. Welcome to our show.
fresh eggs,
We are doing a multitasking here. We are live at Radyo Natin in Pagadian City. On my board work 1 to 3 in the afternoon, and welcome to our live streaming lapagan, suportahan, and if you have many bananas, you are welcome to join us and support your host and support the people who are around with us. We have 2 million people in the house right now. It's been 31 minutes since we first after we first broadcast, and it's a very good day today because finally I get an access back to my account after 2 weeks of absent, and I was so worried kasi akala ko hindi na may balik yung account ko sa Google. Kasi iniba ko yung password tapos wala na. Hindi na niya ako inallow na mag-login sa dami pang kailangan i-verify na steps. In Pagadian City, this is 91.9, your friend, your radio, Radyo Natin, broadcasting live from Dumaguc, Pagadian City. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second and final hour stretch of the Jaime Asugas Lamberang radio show. And I'm finally back on my live streaming. Thank you very much for coming. I've got here a song, Lady in Red from Brian Adams or Words of Parts. I know that I am going to have copyright claim of the songs, but we have to play because I am on the radio right now. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I've been blind, lady, is dancing with me. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be. And I've been blind. This beauty by my side. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. So gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people want to be there by your side. And when you turned to me and smiled, it took my breath away. I have never had such a feeling of complete and utter love as I do tonight, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here.
Just you is where I wanna be. Well, I hardly know this beauty by my side. Never forget the way you look tonight. Never will forget the way you look tonight. Lady, 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 lady. The best music in the beach, Radio Latin. Kanindot mong lantawon, ang aping mong manggahon, ang dugan mong maibugon. Supungon ka pagadalaygon, ang pino mong akutis, wala kyo'y makilalis. Ang iyang kahamis, mura kog mahilis. Ang gugma ko kanimo, nagurus-urus pag-ayo. Ang gugma ko kanimo, init pa ni sa kayo. Kirisilba ko kanimo, kung ikaw lang maako, malipay gyud ka nako. Kung sugton mo lang inday, tagan kas kalipay, sa tugmang tigunay, maghanimon kanunay. Mupalit ko auto, sakay-sakayan mo, bisan asa sa kalibutan. Libuton ta ang tanan, ang gugma ko kanimo, nagurus-urus pag-ayo. Ang gugma ko kanimo, init pa ni sa kayo. Kirisilba ko kanimo, kung ikaw ang maako, lipay gyud ka nako. Pagdaong ka sa kanunay, tiligid ka magmahay. Kay ang kasing-kasing ko, kanimo lang inday. Ang gugma ko kanimo, nagurus-urus pag-ayo. Ang gugma ko kanimo, init pa ni sa kayo. Girisilba ko kanimo, kung ikaw lang maako, lipay gyud ka nako. Nagurus-urus pag-ayo. Ang gugma ko kanimo, kung ikaw lang maako, malipay gyud ka nako. Malipay gyud ka nako.
91.9 your friend, your radio, JR Shabak in the song Gihigugma, ang gugma ko kanina. Grabe kayo ng gugma kahilabihan. Pamutbot o tinaman. Mupalit ko o sakinan o libuto ang kalibutan. careful of those men who made lots of promises. And do not, right, do not keep those men also that cannot promise even dinner or two para sa imo. Okay? Wala na, Send them a chocolate too if you have to do it. And to all the ladies out there, don't be too assuming as well. If there is someone na put mo, huwag mo to assume na yun, okay? Because sometimes if the promises are there, and sometimes no one also, or that person, that someone that you consider special, won't promise anything. Also, that means he's keeping himself safe, okay? Because you might ask, where are your promises that you're going to build a house at the top of a rock for me when you have no work, you have no chance of making that promise into reality. Anyway, it's just a beautiful song, and I know that we all have different situations, scenarios, and moments when we fell in love. And to those of you who are assuming right there that somebody's loving them, when in fact there's no one. Giilad na nimo imuhang kaugalingon. But what you have to do if no one is liking you, right? Then you have to check it out and you have to figure it out because when you know how to figure it out, you can change yourself probably. Not totally, but just a little for the likeness of that crush that you have. It's just simple like that. If you think that your character, the way you dress, the way you walk is different from the crush of your crush, then you have to check it out and try to incline or try to check yourself and make some changes, even if it's a little, so that you will be noticed. Here's another song called Kaibigan Lang Pala. 13 after 2, the second hour stretch on the Jaime Asugas Lambera radio show. Thank you for the 2 million people in the house right now. The song that we're playing is a song called Kaibigan Lang Pala. It's very hot, it's very humid right here in Dumaguete, Cagayan City where our station is located dito sa Pagian. Kamusta po? And magbaba kayo ng bahay nyo para malaman ni host kung sino ang nandito, kung ano ang mga pangalan ng mga nanood. Okay, kung hindi man kayo makipagtikitan sa nakapin sa taas, at least malaman ni host na you are there and we can count on you. Lang pala.
You light up under the cigarette for the while. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get light. Now I'm right where I wanna be, losing track of time. But I wish that it was still last night. You look like you're in another world, but I can read your mind. How can you be so far away, lying by my side? Where I go, where I'll miss you, and I will be thinking of you every night and day. Just promise me you'll wait for me, 'cause I'll be saving all my love for you. And I will be home soon. Promise me you'll wait for me. I need to know you feel the same way too. I'll be home. I'll be home soon. When I go away, I'll miss you, and I will be thinking of you every night and day. Just promise me, wait for me, 'cause I'll be saving all my love for you, and I will be home soon. Promise me you'll wait for me. I need to know you feel the same way too. I'll be home. I'll be home. Promise me you'll wait for me, 'cause I'll be saving all my love. I'll be home soon. Promise me you'll wait for me. I need to know you feel the same way too. I'll be home. I'll be home soon.
91 point your friend, your radio, another song right there from Beverly Craven, Promise Me. A promise can go a very long way in personal relationship. It is commitment to follow through on your word. Studies suggest that keeping promises holds a lot of emotional value, and when we break them, there is a decline of trust. So make sure that you have to keep and hold your promises. Do not break it. Do not break them. Keeping your promises helps you find a peaceful balance. Staying committed to delivering on your promises imposes certain discipline in life. So when hope and trust are reinforced through promised action, then a person builds up credibility and character. It's so hard if no one is going to believe you. It's so hard if no one will listen to you because you are always telling lies, especially in a relationship. I don't know why people will lie, but probably they don't want their mate to know. They don't want their partner to know. But you know what? The bad thing about this, if you are not used to lying, you will be really caught, you know. But the thing is, some people would say, "Bahala, mamatay ko, di gyud ko mutugan." Tugan pa. Right, 21 after 2 in the afternoon, you're still in the company of Jack Honey. Here's another sign the next time I fall.
Like the road never ends, how it leads me back again to a heartache I don't understand. Don't lie, my heart on the shelf. Till the moment was right, I tell myself. Next time I fall in love, I'll better wait till next time I fall in love. Ooh, next time I fall in love, next time I fall in love, it will be to hold you like I wanted to before. Tonight, ooh, I was thinking about you, be the one who relaxes this heart. Next time I fall in love, I'll never do. Next time I fall in love. to battle, our souls have been to
Hingaw
war.
man ang payag, walang
We've
tao
lost
sa
the
atong live
will to
stream.
carry on. We
And the
don't
people who are
believe no
here are
more.
not,
Was it we that
skip
said
nyo na lang
that
yung,
this could never
yung
happen
ad.
to us?
Anyway, 3 million people in the house right now. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. And drop your link. Welcome to our show or radio show and our live streaming. Balikan po kayo ng maraming bananas pag nagbaba kayo ng bahay niyo para malaman kung sino ang nandito at sino ang nangangailangan ng bananas. We're the victims of love. Anyway, kahit hindi kayo magbaba ng bahay, kahit hindi kayo mag-comment, thank you for the 3 million people in the house right now. Okay. Debating about, ayan, Puton. Good morning, Puton 79 Al Subay. Good morning, welcome, Puton 79. The bad thing about YouTube is hindi mo alam kung sino yung nagla-like at nag-dislike. Hindi kagaya sa FB na makita mo talaga kung sinong nagla-like at sinong nag-view. Kung hindi mag-comment yung nag-view, wala talagang alam si host kung sino yung pumasok. Good morning, Photon 79. Pakibaba ng bagong Photon. Your friend, your radio, bringing you another song coming from Joe Lamont right there. Victims of Love. I hope you're not a victim of love or a victim of any discrimination or whatsoever. I hope that you are out from that kind of situation as of the moment. But you can always avoid to be the victim. Okay, you are going to try to avoid the things that are somewhat dangerous, and knowing that it's dangerous, and when it seems that there's a danger, do not pursue that whatever things that you wanted to do. 30 minutes after 2 in the afternoon. I just want to say hi to Lila, who's listening right now. Unfortunately, I cannot play your song, Lila, okay, because we don't have that song. But, I cannot, in Agura, Gate 5, right? Good afternoon to Claire and to Hazel, mga kamsi natin mga friends at Fit and Fix Social. Good afternoon also to all the friends at Fort William, Cagayan City, especially to Mom Ern Mendoza. Good afternoon and mega also to all our friends at Tayan Snow Shop at the back of the C3 Mall in Cagayan City. And to all those who are listening, I hope that you are not crying. Crying with your love relationship at this time. But anyway, when you feel like crying because you are mad or you are broken-hearted, do not stop yourself from crying. Okay, clean your eyes through the tears that will fall from your eyes. Anyway, here's a song coming from Brian McKnight, a song called One Last Cry. Stay tuned right here on the Jaime Asugas Novela radio show.
My shattered dreams and broken heart. I'm in the ocean. I saw you holding hands, standing close to someone else. Now I'm all alone, wishing all my feeling was gone. I give my best to you, nothing for me to do, but I've one last cry, one last cry, before I leave it all behind. I gotta put you out of my mind this time. Stop living a lie. I guess I'm down to my last cry. I was really prepared. Guess we never could agree. While the sun shines on you and it's around to rain on me, still I sit all alone, wishing all my feeling was gone. Gotta get over you, nothing for me to do, but I one last cry, one last cry, though I leave it all behind. I gotta put you out of my mind. Stop living a lie. I know I gotta be strong, 'cause around the line goes on and on and one last cry, one last cry, before I leave it all behind. I'm gonna put you out of my mind for the very last time. Living a lie, I guess I'm down. I guess I'm down. I guess I'm down to my last cry. just passing by her. So she put on a smile and took up with some. She danced without let up on the wire. I know you thought about it, 'cause you see, baby, this is not a love like me. No, just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Learn and if you should go, remember you almost had it all. You saw the that they talked down. Left behind her dreams, someone later. Took the kind of love she thought she'd found. There's nothing left, sawdust and some glitter. But baby can't be broken, 'cause you see, she had a fight a speech that was no longer. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud, and if you should fall, remember you almost had it all. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. And if you should fall, remember you almost made it. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud. And if you should fall, remember you almost had it all.
91.9, your friend, your radio, Rachel Ango in that song, Don't Cry Out Loud. To those who are broken-hearted, to those who are shattered by a wrecking ball. Right there. To those of you who are down at this time, don't worry. Because, in life, there are days that you are sad, there are days that you are happy, but in between, you have to balance life that you should not always be happy. That song was a beautifully crafted song that was all about how, in the end, you just have to learn to cope with the breakup with someone who leave you and who would try to put you down, who will make you feel uneasy. It's not that easy thing. It's not that easy thing to cope when you are sad, when you are heartbroken. It was a sad song of not wanting life to pass you by. She met someone who appeared at first very exciting, but it turned out that they are called what we call fuckers. song says that anything, things can go well, but remember anything can cross at any time. And that is an appropriate description of the next song that I'm going to play from Miley Cyrus, a song called Wrecking Ball. But in the meantime, I just want to say hello and good afternoon to all our friends who are listening to us at Patricia Kaikai Sudas in Prawn Gasoline Station in Iguma, Cagayan City. Mega love shout out to all our friends who are listening at the Tiny Asugas Mandaran radio show. To all our friends right there, to Oliver that I saw yesterday. Thank you very much for always keeping me company during this hour, 1 to 3 in the afternoon. And mega love shout out to all our friends at Cottage Shea Barbershop Underground in Balangasan. They are listening to us right now, especially to Warson Gwen, DJ War. Mega love shout out to DJ War is listening. And congratulations, DJ War, for another venture, another opening of your newly opened branch of Shape Underground in the Palangasan. Right, mega love shout out, especially to all their good-looking customers. Kung gusto mong magpaalok, or ka mamahimong paalok na dito sa Cat and Shape Underground in Palangasan. Newly opened barbershop of Washington, our DJ Morning Mondays to Fridays here at Arachi Happy. Right, and talking about our station, I would like to say mega love shout out to our station manager, the best station manager in the whole country. Right, our radio natin station manager, Bienvenido Bien Colby. Alright, who loves to sing Balik Ako. And I love him singing that song because he only sings the first two lines of that song. Right, mega love shout out to Serbian Kobe and also to Mom Letty Kobe of Balanasa District, Cagayan City. And of course, mega love shout out to Mom Kai Patricia Kai Asugas, and who's advocating the youth, telling the youth that there is no room for you not to come out and not to show your potential to lead because according to Dr. Serza ang kabataan at pag-asa ng bayan. Mega love shout out to Mom Patricia Kaikai Asugas. Good afternoon. And good afternoon to all our friends at Asugas Egg House. Nagkasisiguro ka itlog ay laging bago at Asugas Egg House. So when you think of buying your eggs, go directly to Asugas Egg House because every morning and every afternoon you can get fresh eggs from DG Farms in People's Zoo. Here's a song coming from Miley Cyrus, a song called Wrecking Ball.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a rainbow. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break you off. All you ever did was resurrect me. Yeah, you resurrect me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now ashes on the ground. Don't Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't let a lie running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a rainbow. Never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was break me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swore. Let me crash it in a blazing fall. All you ever did was break me. Yeah, you wrecked it. Never meant to start a war. Just wanted you to let me in. And instead of using force, I guess I should have let you in. I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break you off. All you ever did was break me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, I just closed my eyes and swore. Let me crush it in a blazing cold. All you ever did was break me. Yeah, you break me. Yeah, you break me. Nothing. I love you.
Hey girl, it's your song. Let's see that do. I'ma try to do the things that you don't. Maybe it's your party, I just wanna play. What's that sound? What's that thing that's got me like wow? I'm trying to beat it up 12 rounds. Girl, look at that body.
Make a love shout out to Mad Max TV. I'm back after 2 weeks of not able to log in sa aking YouTube dahil binablock ako ni Lolo. Sad story. Salamat sa pagbalik Mad Max TV. Kumusta ang buhay? Kasi yung anong tawag nito? Nagkamali ako ng pag-change ng password ko. Kasi yung laptop ko nagja-jump yung letter J. Ang nangyari nang binalik ko, hindi na gumana. Tapos na-block na ako ni Lolo YT.
When I throw it up, start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah, twerking like Miley. Don't pop it like Miley.
Akala ko hindi ko na mabalik at hindi ko na ma-recover yung account ko. But here's the thing, guys. You just have to take it easy. Pag nagkamali kayo, huwag mo munang balikan kaagad at mag-attempt kayo ng maraming beses. Dahan-dahanin niyo lang. Okay? Para hindi talaga ma-block. Especially pag na-monetize ka na, ang crucial talaga pag palit-palit ka ng gadget mo.
When the beat, 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 beat drop, get your ass on the floor. Start twerking like Miley. Start twerking like Miley. Go get it, girl. Start twerking like Miley. Start twerking like Miley. Right beside me. Start twerking like Miley.
91.9, your friend, your radio, Brandon Beal, and it's signs Twerk It Like Miley. It was a beautiful dance song right there. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Hope you're enjoying the Saturday edition of the Jaime Asugas Lamberang radio show. In every beginning, there's always an end, and it's the end of the show right now. And I have to say, happy weekend, everyone. And I hope that you can cope up with the no electricity tomorrow. Okay, because well, all you have to do is just plan ahead of time. And anyway, the malls are open now, especially for children, for kids. So that's it for this time. Thank you so much for keeping me company. This has been your good friend Jack Hammer saying goodbye for this time, and I hope to see you on Monday. Here's my final track, my favorite song coming from Robbie Williams, Rock DJ.
Me with the floor show, kicking with your torso. Boys getting high and the girls even more so. Wave your hand if you're not with a man, then I can guess.
Yes, you can.
I got, you got, we got everybody. I got the gift, gonna stick it in the goal. It's
Time to move your body.
business, can I get a witness? Every girl, every man.
Woo.
Houston, do you hear me? Crowd control, can you feel me? Need permission to land.
Yeah, ganito, hindi na yan maririnig ito sa radyo kasi naka-turn off na yung mic ko. Pero kanina, yung nagsasalita ko, naka-on yung radyo. So, what you can hear right now is the song. Okay? Yan ang lumalabas. But dito sa ganito kasi yan. So, we have our studio mixer right there. And dito naman yung audio ko. Okay, so dito ko piniplay yung mga kanta ko. So, ganyan. Now, when I'm going to talk right now like this one, off ko yung microphone ko dito sa mixer. Abelong Lumang Dikit, ayan. Tama sa patamsak, Abelong. Dikitan mo si Mad Max TV, maraming banana yan, Abelong. May jacket ka na, magbaba ka na ng bahay mo at makipagbibitan kay Mad Max TV kasi ano yan. Baba ka ng bahay mo at dikitan ng dalawa. Abelong. Right? Suportahan natin guys yung tamsakan natin yung ni Mad Max TV. Alright, may premiere ako yan. Puntahan ko, bigyan ko ng dalawang patamsak Mad Max TV yung premiere mo ha. But if you're selling it, it's alright. Come on! At bigyan pa kita ng isang banana in the name of DJ Leo at Max TV. Legit ito ha. Itong station naming Mad Max, naririnig ito sa locality ng Pagadian, Buanga del Sur, Lano del Norte, Misamis Occidental. Yan ang mga ma-reach out namin. We are broadcasting at 1,000 watts. Pero dahil malayo ka, hindi mo makuha sa channel mo itong channel na ito. Babalitasan muna ako guys ha.
Radyo natin.
Good afternoon once again, Pagadian City in the province of Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines. This is the top of the hour news update brought to you by Patricia Kaikai Sugas Petron gasoline stations located in Sumadat, Malinaw, Plaza Luz, and Itigma, Pagadian City. Here's the news. Vice presidential aspirant Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio is back as the chairperson of the regional party Hukom ng Pagbabago, or HNP, the party said on Friday, according to a statement from HNP Secretary General Anthony Del Rosario. Their party constitution allows a member to join national party as Hukom is a regional organization. Before her substitution as the vice presidential aspirant, Duterte Carpio left HNP and joined Lakas CMD. Davao City Mayor Sara Z. Duterte is once again the chairperson of Hukom ng Pagbabago after she took her oath earlier today, November 19, 2021, or November 20, 2021. Last November 11, Mayor Sara officially became a member of Lakas CMD and was humbly offered your party's chairmanship, which she accepted yesterday, according to Del Rosario. We are very grateful for the enormous trust and opportunity afforded by Lakas CMD to Mayor Sara, whom we describe as one of the country's best political women leaders of her time. Mayor Sara's reappointment as our chairperson became possible as both parties' constitution bylaws do not prohibit membership and appointment as officers since HNP is a regional political party. On another news, the camp of former Senator Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. shrugged off President Duterte's claim that the male presidential aspirant in the May 2022 elections had been into drugs, particularly cocaine, as other rivals for the palace seat denied being subject of the allegation and even offered to undergo a drug test. We don't feel alluded to. We're just concentrating on what we are doing, said Victor Rodriguez, Marcos' chief of staff, in an interview with reporters. We only have the highest respect and recognition for the president, he added. Senator Manny Pacquiao said he was willing to be tested for illegal drug use and challenged his rivals to do the same. Although I'm not in a position to judge anyone on this issue, I am willing to undergo a drug test anytime and anywhere, Manny Pacquiao said in a statement, and he is hoping that all his fellow candidates will do the same. Senator Panfilo Lacson, another presidential aspirant, added, except to say I am 1,000% sure that he was not referring to me. I have no comment. Vice President Leni Robredo said she did not want to comment on the matter further without evidence. Number one, she's not sure that's not me, or she is sure that it's not her. And number two, ayaw kong pumatol, ayaw kong dagdagan, she told the reporters. And that was the top of the hour news update brought to you by Patricia Kaikai Asugas Petron gasoline stations located in Sumadat, Malinaw, in Plaza Luz, in Tiguma, Pagadian City. Mega love shout out to Mom Kaikai who's listening to us right now, live from the News and Information Center of 91.9 Radyo Natin FM in Pagadian City. My name is Jaime Asugas Lamberang. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful weekend.
It is easy to head over the public market or supermarket and buy a carton of eggs. But do you know the benefits of consuming farm fresh eggs instead? Asugas Egg House in Pagadian City is the best place to buy your fresh eggs. Nakasisiguro ka, itlog ay laging bago at Asugas Egg House. Every morning and afternoon, they're delivering eggs fresh from DJ farms in Gipos and can be bought at the Sugas Egg House. You know, eggs are considered one of the healthiest foods you can eat. The chickens raised at TJ Farms of Asugas Egg House receive more humane treatment. They're exposed to sunlight and live a natural life. You know, studies have found that these eggs have less cholesterol, contain the right kind of fat, and have more vitamins than conventional eggs. And by buying local eggs from Asugas Egg House, you are supporting local farms, which can only
Nakanyos na ka,
benefit
Bart?
your area. So when you think of
Nakanyos
fresh
na ka, Bart?
eggs,
Manang part.
of a
Oh,
Sugas
kabante mo
Egg
kay
House,
pag-abot ako.
nagsisiguro ka
La part check, may putang ribo. Di man goes ang tripla part. Di man goes ang tripla.
Kamot lagi.
Kasi may kuwan. Kana.
Ikaw na lang. Ikaw na lang.
Manila.
Basta ikaw part. Pwede din. Muna kanindot pa rin. Ang part.
Tanawa.
The hour of great mercy. At this time, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, died on the cross to redeem the world.